I'd just like to start by thanking everyone for coming here today. Obviously the news is out. This is my opportunity to thank, obviously, Mr. and Mrs. I and Chris for the opportunity they've given me here, for Ken Holland, for his guidance and his friendship and his help along the way. To you people, to the media, for the great coverage of our great city. To the office people, to the guys who clean the rink, to the guys that I walk past every day in security, to all the people that have helped over the years, to Stevie, to Nick, to Z, to Pav, to Croner, the guys who led the way over 10 years and carried me around on their back, to Mr. Lindsay, to Gordie Howe, to all the players, and we've had a lot of them come and go. Try to get this out this morning. It's been real special, to say the least, and the Illich has afforded my family to grow up here, to let my kids go to school, finish high school here, and as you can see, just as I talk, emotionally involved with the franchise and with the city and with the people, and it's gives me great pride for what we were able to accomplish in my 10 years here. My decision to leave, it's my decision. My wife wanted me to make that clear. It's not on her. My decision, totally, and it was about a new opportunity and a new challenge. I'm very proud of the years here and the fact that we developed people. When I arrived here, I should say thanks to Jim Nell too, who's a big part of me coming here. But in the office, at times we had Beaker and we had Stevie and we had Scotty Bowman. I remember we used to get off the bus, Jimmy D, Kenny, and Jimmy Nell, and it was a power group getting off the bus at playoff time. I got a picture of it that I show all the time. And impressive group. What part I like is that we grew people and they went on other places and they got great franchises and they're doing a great job. And the same for coaches, whether it be Tom McClellan or Paul McLean or Bill Peters or Blash. We have a lot of guys that have gone on and had huge success and are going to continue to have huge success. And the organization's set up good. I went to Prague with Kenny to watch Larkin, and he's a heck of a player. I'm jealous. But in the end, when I weighed all the options and went through them, I spent a lot of time with Kenny about this too, is I just felt for me to invigorate me, what was I going to do with the next 10 years of my life? And this challenge is a way different challenge than it is. And Al, I got to thank Al too for doing the ice. Way different challenge than Detroit was. Detroit was, when I arrived here, we had gone from 72 to whatever the cap was, 36 million, and everyone was talking about, but we had a team ready to go, and we've maintained that through the time, and that team's ready to go. The team I'm going to in Toronto, obviously, is not set up quite that way, and so it's a huge project, but it's going to be an exciting one. And just before I go to questions, I can't thank the people enough. Go ahead.
Mike, it seems just by the tone of your voice and the emotions that are coming out, that this is more than just a hockey decision, a family decision too?
Well, it's a career decision. It's a I'm a big believer that I've spent a lot of time in my life just chasing a dream and thinking you can make it happen, and it's worked out this far. So when you challenge your kids to do the same, I think it's important you do that. Don't get me wrong, I love it here. But I also think that it was time for me, and no matter how much I talked to Kenny and we went back and forth, and he was great to me, I wanted a different challenge. And then when I got it in my head, I'm coaching, an original six franchise, the model of the NHL, if I'm going to leave, I have to go to an original six franchise. I just have to. And so in the end, it was, I mean, I went back and forth 100 times and probably wore Kenny out being a pain in the butt. And I know I wore my family out. It was gut-wrenching, and yet it's, as much as it's emotional for me right here today, right now, talking to you, I said it yesterday, I was like I was 25. I was jacked up and scared to death. You know, we'll see. Only time will tell. But I believe you put your foot on the gas and you go get it, and that's what we're going to do. No, not really. Like, I'm jealous already because like Luke Glendenning and Helmer and Abby and DeKaiser and these guys, they're all in there every day. There's a good group. But I had been here 10 years. I dug it out here today. I'm going through, I'm cleaning up my office. There it is. That's my first day on the job. There's Stevie and Gordy. Like, I've been here a long friggin' time, and they're probably tired of me. And I just thought, for me, myself, for the energy level that I would feel, I think change is an exciting thing. It's scary. It's really scary. Like, it would have been way more fun to get out of bed this morning, go for a workout, get in my hot tub when I got back, stretch, talk to my bride, and just be getting ready for next year. It would have been way easier. You know, I mean, the guys have already told me they're happy to lay the boots to us when they play us. They already told me that. But what we're going to do is we're going to build a franchise there that the people of Toronto can be proud of.
What's the reaction?
You know, I don't know. You just go day to day and you try to be good that day. And, you know, like I said, a great owner and great general manager, and we built a relationship together, and I thought we made people better, players and staff included, and made each other better. And, you know, it's been fantastic. I don't know what else to tell you. I just was fortunate to have a man like I did in Ken Holland that was steady on the rudder, and he didn't flinch, and he didn't submit to outside pressure, or he just did what was right every day. And, you know, I learned a lot from him, and I take that forward with me. You know, I'm sure I'll talk to him lots, my friend, you know, and so, you know, I think I don't even know what else to say. I think I've covered this pretty good. I had 10 great years here. Kim, thanks for everything. I enjoyed the people. I consider them my friends. They treated me like family. I'm emotionally engaged in the process here. They're going to hire a good coach, and the team's going to be really good. Larkin kid's a good player. There's lots of kids playing well in Grand Rapids. They're set up good. I'm going to Toronto, and I'm going to have as much fun as you can have.